Today's the day, let's get it fam. We're here at the VIP Brand Summit at South by Southwest. This is a event that we're hosting for over 150 brand marketing executives. We're gonna have folks here from top Fortune 500 brands. It's gonna be an intimate networking event. We're gonna have influencers here and some speakers, and it's gonna be a good time. Let's check it out. What up, Snapchat fam? Happy Sunday. We're here at the VIP Brand Summit at South by Southwest, and it's gonna be an amazing time. Let's get it.
I never asked to be born, and that's no question. The sun's still shining off the same old lessons. Then why does life feel like an educated guess? And my thoughts like meals, I'm a sucker for the seconds. Impressions got a lot of us stressing, but how we all perceive is more about a reflection.
We talk about it all the time too, right? Like it's storytelling 101 on all these new platforms that's coming up. Because Mike Snell's was talking about short form video.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, cool. People need to understand how to really tell stories under 10 seconds. To your point. So,
yeah. I think the other piece of feedback was that you were very confident in your answers, and it was not like, you know, sometimes when people try to pitch you on something, they get overly excited, and you're like, oh, you're trying to sell me. And it was very much like, no, I've got this.
You didn't pitch yourself up there.
No, it was very,
and that's what I wasn't trying to do.
It was clear, it was concise, and it was just like nailed it every time.
Man, off the no bull, I like all money for real. More time abroad and less time at home. Less time for broads and more time.
I almost view like you have like 3 different camps, right? So you have like ourselves, which, you know, you work for a brand, I work for a brand, we're like your traditional brand marketer. You have more of like the thought leader, influencer, creator that kind of like jumble into one. Someone that necessarily hasn't worked for a brand, but they get it,
They internally understand.
They study, you know, they're a student of the game.
Okay.
And then you have the up and comers.
Okay.
So I really like the up and comers because those are ones that are like looking to soak up knowledge.
Like Connor, like that kid who was on your
Yeah, like Connor. Exactly. Like up and comers are ones I really like to spend time with because now I've worked now in this space for 10 years.
Yeah, exactly.
So I can kind of let them know like there's a few different paths that you can take. Like I do a lot of mentorship for 17, 18-year-olds. So I let them know there's 3 different paths you can take. You can either A, at your age, go start up a business, which you know nothing about running up an agency or business development or whatnot. But hey, if you want to do that, I applaud you. You're going to stumble and you're going to fail. We all do, but at least you're going to learn. You can go work for a company that's going to go ahead and you're going to get the experience at a brand, or you can go work for an agency. And an agency, now you're going to work with a variety of clients. What's up, man? What's good? My man. This is the sharpest, most dapper man in the game right here. What up? What up, player? How's it going?
I'm in it, we're flying out of another one.
What's the Apple glasses going to be?
3-ounce pair of glasses with a 3D sensor and optics that do mixed reality like the HoloLens. Basically, think of the HoloLens, but 3 ounces.
So it's going to blow spectacles out of the water.
Well, spectacles doesn't do optics yet.
I mean, I feel like I lost it all the way.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to just walk around.
Yeah, go ahead. If you're hungry, there's barbecue, there's drinks out back, water, and alcohol.
Here at a beautiful home. I feel like I'm at MTV Cribs. You are. My crib. Absolutely. Got great ambiance. You got folks outside networking, having drinks, food. We have folks here inside. All the panels are going to take place here in the living room. It's a great time. I wish you could be here and join us.
New beginning, I'm climbing out of the one. Could the dream feel realer than it ever been?
Snapchat fam.
What are we doing today, Carlos?
We're going to talk to some brands. You're going to talk to some brands.
Me? No.
Yeah. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
Seeming like a definite. Staying that way is what I'm effing with. And like-minded people be the only ones.
Ready? Yeah. Let's do this.
What was saying, but I'ma go this still. Living in the moment, got a hopeless feel. But the feeling in itself got its own appeal.
So Carlos, what's happening?
This is so lit right now, man. I can't even put it into words. Real talk, dude. Fueguito. Can't even put this into words right now. That's how lit it is. This right here is how we do South by Southwest, man. Real talk.
That for death, any moment is the right time. So
We're really excited to have you all here. Thank you for sharing your very valuable time at South by with us this afternoon. We're really excited to have you. If I haven't met you yet, please feel free to come by and introduce yourself. I'd love to meet. We've got some really good programming for you guys today that we put together. We think you're really going to enjoy this. Carlos is going to lead off with a couple of panels talking about Snapchat influencers, doing some marketing panels, and there we go.
Do you think that to be on reality TV, it gives you a competitive advantage to be a creator?
I think it depends on what it is. Survivor, it gives you quite a disadvantage. I was ousted by one of the people on my tribe who was actually the youngest person on Survivor. He turned out to be a fan, and of course because he's 17, if he was 27 he would not have known who I was, but because he was 17 he happened to actually watch the channel.
So let's go ahead and talk about your YouTube game. You have a very impressive YouTube game. You have over 7 million subscribers on YouTube. How does one get 7 million subscribers? Because I'm struggling just getting to 10,000 so I can get access to the YouTube pad in LA.
I think knowing your audience, understanding that you have to create a community and doing it consistently. You know that. Consistency on the internet.
Consistency, the major key to success.
All about it. And you know, especially when you're starting out, it's the hardest thing because you're like, great, I got 7 views and 5 of them were from my mother. But you have to keep going. And you know, we can talk about the tipping point, but there certainly is that tipping point, and a lot of it has to do with you know, the collaborations that you're doing, the people that you're reaching out to, you setting up something like this. You know, you can't really underestimate what those things can be.
What I plan for tomorrow is if I will never pass a furrow on the subway. You never dream the jets, but fell asleep on the runways. I just knew that one day that anything I needed, I commode.
I love that you said that you actually read your comments.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
You're
I don't read the negatives.
Yes.
I read the positives.
The positives, but and that you still engage with users who have like valid feedback for you, because I think so often where we see disconnect with influencers is that the comments get drowned out because of the volume of them.
I have a ton of comments. I actually have a lot of people who like to talk to each other in comments, so really I'm skimming and I need just positive, good, real feedback.
So they're actually creating communities within your community with each other.
It's crazy.
Get everything you want, it ain't always good for your soul. A mix of soul.
This is stuff that when I run for office someday I might regret it.
It's a guess, the recipe ain't the best. To make it there was a question. If you choose to accept the meaning of life.
Welcome everybody. This is we have a really special guest here from Southwest Airlines. Woo! This is Brooks Thomas from the social business team.
Cause only God knows. Those of us in the flesh get the privilege to test, and some are fail, some are pass. We all get the same grade though when we run the path. How you grade yourself is the mark that matters.
What inspired you to start up docu-series?
Nobody was doing it right. This was 2003. So the way it was happening is, if you wanted to do an electronic signature, you had to have special software and that certificate, and so did you. And so if you could get all that set up, then I could encrypt this file and email it to you. You could decrypt it and sign it. So we did is we said, rather than sending encrypted files around, we'll just put everything in the server, and then people will go to the document instead of the other way around. And then we'll do all the encryption in the server, hide all the complexity, and make it so you only need a browser. That would work.
And this is before mobile apps.
Oh, way before. It's before SAS.
Things are going to drill through the walls.
Oh, this is sick.
Yeah. And you shoot the aliens. The aliens are little centipedes.
You shoot them like this?
Yeah, yeah.
So this is the mixed reality stuff that everyone talks about?
This is mixed reality.
Like that turns like a regular bedroom into an arcade?
Yes.
Attracted to the lights in the distance. The closer that I get and the brighter my wish gets. Excited by the risk and the chances I'm taking. Not sure what I'm putting my faith in, but I'ma be alright.